For places in rural Montana, the auction block has always been a gathering place for the community. And if you listen closely, every sale has a distinct soundtrack of sorts.
Yeah, and in the age of online auctions and computers, there's still nothing that can beat that signature chant of a live auctioneer. And I went to Polson to meet flat out one of Montana's best. He's a man who is selling, he's entertaining, and yes, he's talking really fast in this week's Montana Treasure.
Montana Treasures, brought to you by the Green Light in Missoula.
18, give it a 19, 19, 1900.
It's all about the tempo.
Give 1,000. Here we go. If 1,000, 1,000,
The rhythm. The diction.
1,400 on the panel trailer at 1314. I could do half. 1350.
He's the conductor of the orchestra.
5,500, 5,500.
But this time, the music he is making is all his own.
Biggest question I get is, what are you saying, or how do you do it? And a lot of people think it's really fast. It's just fast and it's a lot of words. And really what it is it's numbers. It's what I have and what I'm asking. I have 10, I'm asking 12.
Fast-talking Reed Tobol has been entertaining and selling at auctions around the Treasure State for decades. He is a self-taught auctioneer, and today, Reed and his team at Rivers West Auction are liquidating farm equipment.
And it does run, boys.
There's a lot of auctioneers in this business that are very fast, but they're hard to understand. And that's not what you want. That's not what you want to be as an auctioneer. You want to be clear, and once you are clear, the speed will come after that.
He has the need for speed, and it's chanting with both the signature pace and clarity that makes Tobol so successful. In 2018, he was named the Montana Auctioneer Champion and competed at the World Auctioneer Championships this last summer.
I would never believe we would get here, but here I am today, and I'm very humbled to stand here among this caliber of auctioneers.
And back on the farm, this Ronan native and his 300 words a minute are whipping up a buying frenzy among both neighbors and friends.
Sold at $4,000. 713 is your buyer.
But Tobol did not just show up to the auction block and start rolling. It's actually a process to get his mind, body, and his all-important vocal cords ready to run.
Nobody is ready to get out of bed and start talking 100 miles an hour, but what you do is you just start talking, and you start slow, and you work, you talk numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you open your mouth a lot, and you stretch.
Tobol and his team are not only selling farm equipment today, but they're providing a community the opportunity to mingle, an important aspect of life in a small Montana town.
They know that they're going to see every neighbor they haven't saw in a long time, and they're going to catch up on all the latest gossip that's going on in the valley. And it's just, it's like a service in a way.
You're out. 22. I'm on 22.
I will say this profession is probably the only profession where you can get on an airplane and somebody will ask what you do for a living, and you say, I'm an auctioneer. And they'll say, can you talk fast for me? A dentist never gets on a plane and says that he's a dentist for a living, and the person next to him says, how's my teeth look?
And ladies and gentlemen, let's sell the 2018 crop. You tell me.
Auctioneer Reed Tobol, this week's Montana Treasure. In Polson, Ben Weinman, Montana Right Now. We obviously appreciate Reed for his time and let's give the inside look at the auction. He said he had been prepping for basically a month to get his mouth, his mind, his body ready to go. It's actually a pretty physically challenging task that he has to do.
And really is fascinating. I've had the opportunity to watch him on a number of occasions, and he is quite the entertainer.
And that's the thing too, exactly. You got to have certain different types of auctions. You got to be more numbers based, and certain auctions you got to be a little bit more entertainment based, a little bit more funny. So Reed can do both.
Awesome. Great Montana Treasure. Thanks so much, Ben. We'll be right back.